What up, Chef Billy Parisi here from BillyParisi.com, and I'm getting ready to hook up some big old homemade Southern style buttermilk biscuits. And if I've got enough time, I'm gonna make some country sausage gravy as well. We're doing this in partnership with my homies over at Bob's Red Mill. Continuing on in my breakfast series, and I'm sure I'm gonna say this for each of the videos, but this one may be my favorite. I mean, these biscuits are amazing. They're huge, they're Southern style, flaky, tender, you name it, they are insane. And like I said earlier, if I've got enough time, I'm gonna hook up some sausage gravy at the end. But first, we better not waste any time and get right into making these biscuits. What we wanna do is add some flour to a stand mixer with the hook attachment. I'm of course gonna be using Bob's Red Mill all-purpose flour, such a great all-around all-purpose flour, loaded with protein. Gonna make these biscuits flaky, tender, gigantic, and so delicious. Great flour to use here. Add it to the bowl. Next, we're gonna pour in some of that baking powder. Gonna help elevate it to that next level. We're gonna sprinkle in some sea salt. Next, for a little sweetness, we're gonna hit in some sugar. And now what we need to do is add in some butter. Here's a little trick I learned from back in the day. Using a grater, go ahead and grate some ice cold unsalted butter. This gets it into nice small pieces. Instead of doing it in a food processor or something else, go ahead and grate it on a cheese grater. Put it right back into that stand mixer, drop it down, and just start to stir it on low speed. Do not go past that. You don't want the butter to heat up because the biscuits are just gonna melt everywhere. You want that butter to stay nice and cold. Now in a separate bowl, we need to whisk up the wet ingredients. We are gonna crack in a few large eggs. Next, go ahead and pour in some buttermilk. I like to start whisking at this point to incorporate everything, break up those yolks, break up the eggs, whisk it until it is completely combined with the buttermilk. Go over to the stand mixer. We are gonna pour it in on low speed. Again, we don't wanna heat the dough up. We wanna keep it nice and cold. We're gonna mix it for just about 30 to 45 seconds, just until combined. At that point, go over to your countertop on a lightly dusted flour surface. Go ahead and transfer over your dough. If it's not completely combined, no problem. You may see some flour in the bottom of the bowl. Go ahead and give it a few kneads. Just be very gentle. This is no issue at all. Now grab a rolling pin, or I'm gonna be using a French rolling pin. Roll it out till it's about 1.5 to 2 inches thick. Remember, we want these things to be big and tall and beautiful. At this point, using your circle cookie cutter, go ahead and make rounds right into the dough. I'm gonna be putting them in a gigantic cast iron skillet because I said Southern style. If you want, you can do a sheet tray lined with parchment paper. I've got cast iron skillets for days, so I'm gonna be loading these things up because guess what? There's plenty of dough left over after you cut them with the circle cutter. Go ahead and reform it, give it a knead or two, roll it back up, put it right into that cast iron skillet, or like I said before, on a sheet tray. We want to use up all the dough. None of it goes to waste. These freeze great once they are cooked. You can put them in shortcakes or just with butter and jam, doesn't matter. We're gonna use all of it. And you know me, I cook for an army every single time. Now that they are all loaded up, head over to the oven on 375 degrees. That is convection. We're gonna cook them for in between 26 and 30 minutes. We want them to be beautifully golden brown and completely cooked through. It smells incredible in here, you guys. You are gonna love these biscuits. I mean, they are big, they're flaky, they're tender, they're buttery. That's a word. They are absolutely delicious. You could serve them just as is right now. I mean, like I said before, you could serve it up with some strawberries, whipped cream as a shortcake, a little butter and jam, and woo, you are gonna be in heaven. So dang delicious. But I've got a few minutes. Let's whip up a Southern style country sausage gravy, my friends. Hit a skillet right onto the cooktop. We're gonna add in some pork sausage. We wanna cook this until it is completely cooked through, no pink. You might even get a nice little sear on that sausage. Once it is to that point, let's go ahead and use a slotted spoon. Take the pork sausage out, set it to the side on a plate. If there's not enough rendered pork sausage fat in the pan, go ahead and add a little unsalted butter. Just gonna put a little bit more flavor into this gravy. Once it's melted, next we're gonna pour in some flour, whisk it together. We wanna make a roux, which is gonna help thicken up our milk. Once that's combined, pour in our whole milk while continuing to whisk. We want this to be incredibly thick. Gonna cook on low to medium heat for about 3 to 4 minutes. If you're not sure when it's done, we want the thickness to be something called nappe. To do this, put a spoon right in the pan, flip it over, run your finger through it. If none of the gravy runs through that little mark where you ran your finger through, you are in great shape. Nice, thick, think Alfredo sauce. Now to finish off our gravy, go ahead and pour the pork sausage back in there. Season it well with sea salt, cracked black pepper, give it a mix, go back over to your countertop, and let's plate this beauty up, my friends. Like I said before, this is probably one of my favorite recipes out of this breakfast series. I love biscuits and gravy, and let me tell you something, your boy can make some insane biscuits. I don't want to waste any more time. Let's eat it and try it out. Big old piece. Don't mind if I do. Oh my gosh. You mad, bro? You mad? Your boy Chef Billy Parisi can make a biscuit just as good as the folks down south. Oh my gosh, is that good. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to eat all these biscuits. We'll see y'all later. Come back next week.